back to Allotment Diggers. It's the 23rd of June 2024. We're back on the allotments. We've been on the car boots this morning, bought a few coins, try and share them at the end of the video. It rained everywhere we went this morning. It was horrendous. A bit of excitement on the East Lancs car boot. This woman's pulling her face. I bought some coins off her. She only wanted 25 pence each for them. I'll show them you, like I said, at the end of the video. So she's pulling a funny face. I said, "What's up?" She says, "Look behind you." I turn around, there's a little pony right behind me anyway. I turned around, tickled it between the ears, rubbed it underneath the chin. The guy come over, said, "It's escaped from the field over there." I said, "Don't worry, mate." He said, it won't do you no harm." I looked at him, I went, "Seriously fella, I've been round horses all my life. You want to try putting a lock on the door? Got kids on the back of the allotment, stolen bike." So I'm having to deal with them sort of sounds, as well as all the birds and everything else. Helicopters tried to land on the hospital roof earlier. 5 attempts it made, and it ended up, it couldn't land. It went and landed on the playing fields. This is the helicopter what tried to land 5 times. I'm not going to get much peace with this guy. This is the 3rd time he's trying to land on the hospital roof. He's come round and he's going in now for a landing. So just behind them trees is the landing pad, and it's on top of the hospital roof. Anyway, you're going to hear that for about 5 minutes while we're doing the video. So yeah, we had to deal with that sort of sound as well, plus people screaming over the back of the allotments, thinking they're being killed. But yeah, anyway, like I say, this horse, I turned around and said, "Well, you should have locked the door." I said, "Well, it opens the door." I said, "Well, put a lock on the bloody thing." Anyway, he took it, it followed him away. It was exciting to see it walking around the car boot. Like, there's like 1,000 people on the car boot, and it's just walking down the aisles. I think it was looking for him, actually. I never thought to record it. Is what it is. But yeah, this week we've been planting some flowers, which my mate George gave me. I bought some flowers on Sunday. I said I was going to show you in this week, and I'm going to show you me putting them in the plants around the allotment. Around my plot, not the allotment, around my plot. So further ado, let's show you where we've these flowers, and show you where we planted. What you're looking at is a friend of mine, George. I said, "What are you doing leaving that tray at the top of the plot? Someone's going to take it." He says, "They're yours." I said, "What you mean they're mine?" He said, "They're yours." So they're for you. I said, "Seriously?" He says, "Yeah." He says, "Take them." I said, "Bring the tray back." I said, "I'll think about it." But yeah, it's I mean, I'm gonna have to dead these fuchsias, take the dead ones off. But we've got salvia here, petunias. I forget what these ones are. It does say on the packet somewhere. A begonia. Yes, it's quite nice of him, isn't it? So we've got to spread him around the front of the plot here, make the plot look a bit nicer. I've got loads more in the front greenhouse that I'm going to be planting as well. Well guys, I've got to go and find some spaces for the salvia there and these geraniums. We've got more of them. Where are they? Oh, there they are. So and then we've got a lot of potting on to do, and we've got to get them cucumbers. Well, yeah, cucumbers as well. We need to move them out, and we also need to move these this sweet corn. Now what I'm thinking of doing is getting rid of all the onions in that bed back of the plot, and that's where these are all going. Yeah, the onions took a dive, so we're gonna luckily we got these to put in instead, and I've actually got onions in another bed, so it's not the end of the world. It's pretty, what's the name in here? Like I said, I can't even get through the door. Just bought a bag of compost because that one's, I'm using that as a plant stand at the moment, so I got another bag so I can work out here. Potting all these cabbages on. They're Castra Savoy cabbage, and I need to do something with them. So yeah, it's all going down here at the moment. So what I'm going to do, we're going to get these outside. I'm going to find a few places to get rid of these, move them around, and put them into the beds. I've got a few places. What I'll do is I do a walk around later and show you where I put them on. Well guys, I've got some geraniums, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put 3 in here, and let's get them out. 1, 2, and we'll put a 3rd one in as well. We'll bulk them up. Don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. We'll find somewhere for it. So yeah, it's very dry. The geraniums, that is, they really need watering. Got to be careful here because there's a load of spring bulbs in here as well, so I don't want to disturb them too much. I can feel them, but I'm just moving them slightly out of the way. Now, it's been raining all morning, so I don't really need to do too much. And so we got them in here. I've got some salvia I'm going to put in here, along here. The trouble is these all need to be taken out. They're not, they've been eaten by bloody slugs. Now what I can do, I can put another geranium in here, so there we go. Do the geranium as a centerpiece, and we get some of these salvia. Put a couple of salvia in here as well. Make these pop. Sorry about the camera work, guys. I've got the tripod sat on the bench where these are. I think I'm gonna get another geranium, stick it there. No, I don't need to. We'll leave that. I've got more geraniums though, so what I'm gonna do is take that one out of there. That's it. And we're gonna put another salvia in here. Go. The ground's lovely and moist, wet, because it's not stopped bloody raining outside. Just picking a few weeds out. Right, I think we've get rid of them. Like slug damage, that's a problem. Few more here. Might as well stick them in here. Mixing colour, mixing flowers together, great fun. What I've got to do, move that daylily away from there. This is a stilbe. I've got a lot of this bloody sticky bud stuff here. What I'm gonna have to bring a bucket and start pulling some of this sticky bud up. I can see quite a lot of it here, so I'm gonna tidy it all up. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore you to death, but that's what we're doing. We're planting flowers, and lots of them. putting geraniums and some salvia into these little planters here, which we've got on this chair, which we don't sit on anymore. We just basically use it as a plant stand. Just do a bit. Got bloody bindweed there. Just take that out. Right, so I've done one, I've got to do the other one over here, so it's a bit tight here guys. I can't really show you me doing very much. I don't know if you can see me doing anything here with this. I really could do with some planters, you know, the I'm trying to think what they bloody call now. Soil everywhere there. Yeah, the liner itself has been the bloody birds have pinched the liners. They do it every year, so I need to get new liners. Just getting this bindweed out here. I'm covered in lemon balm. Really exciting. I'm sticking some salvia into these pots here at the side of the chickens. That's my alliums done. Yeah, we just last one, last salvia. It's going into this pot here. In you go. There you go. Looking good. So we managed to create a bit of space in the front greenhouse to get to the sweet corn, which will be coming up shortly. However, the next clip you're going to see is me tearing all my onions out of the back bed, and the dog gone funky and all laid down flat, and I thought, oh, is it the weed killer that I put on the paths a couple of weeks ago what's done it? It turns out it was something a lot simpler. I assumed it was the poison, but it wasn't. So you're going to see me taking all the onions out and then finding out what the real problem was. You're going to hear my friend Deborah making funny noises behind the camera. You don't actually get to see her. She was actually funny. You'll see in the clip, so watch out for that. We're going to speed everything up as well. But basically what we're doing, we're taking the onions out, we're going to prune the tree, we're going to clean the bed up, and I'll tell you a bit more about what the problem was at the end of the video. Well guys, this is with deep regret. I've got to take these onions out of this bed. They've fallen over. They've got they caught some weed killer. I was doing a path a few weeks ago and they caught it, and fortunately for me I didn't have the cabbages and the brassicas in them, but the onions have all fallen over, so I'm going to take them all out. I've got 60 golden fleece sweet corn that I'm going to stick in here, but I'm going to have to take the net off. I've also going to have to repair the bed. It's got an hole in it. My foot went straight through the bloody scaffolding board. The board itself was rotten and my foot went through it, so I've got to fix that as well. That's an easy fix. But the thing I've got to do now is I've got 2 buckets here. I'm going to take all the onions out and then over the bed, clean it all up, and then we're going to start again. I might cut some of these bushes up here. There's some of the tree that's hanging over. I might trim some of that as well. So first things first, I'm going to take the net off it, and then we'll drag all the onions to and get them in the buckets that side of me. So here we go, let's get the net off. That's what's happened with the onions. However, I mean, I think we'll keep these small ones, but we're going to take them all out anyway. But they've all fallen over. We're looking at the roots there, see if there's any disease, and there isn't. Right, anyway, I'm going to get me rake in, we'll drag them all out, and then we'll get the bed tidied up. Wondering who that is? That's my friend Deborah behind the camera. Yeah. The tears are running down my face. Not because of the onions. Are they still there, them little darlings?
I was wondering if you had any spare cat food. There's a hedgehog on my plot and it kind of looks not great.
In my shed, sorry, in the greenhouse, underneath the stool, there's a box. Just take some of the cat food out of that, help yourself.
Cheers, thanks a lot, Mark.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're the best.
guys, we took all the onions out. I took the overhanging trees out as well, which was over. And again, I've got to repair just up the top. What I'm going to do is put a board. I've got a board that I can put in there. And then what I'm going to do, we're going to come and put the sweet corn in here. I'm going to leave these rails in, but I just work it out so the sweet corn just misses them. And at least we're going to get the sweet corn's almost as tall as these rails anyway. So we'll do that tomorrow, but right now I just got to get rid of them twigs, leaves in the compost, and we'll come back to this later. Well guys, I've just been testing, see whether the soil's damp enough to plant my sweet corn in, and as you see, I'm just going down here. The top is bone dry because it's been very sunny today, and just seen thought I saw a piece of glass then. I did. Well, anyway, bed's not damp enough, so I'm going to get my hose pipe out. I'm just going to salt this bed and get it saturated, and hopefully tomorrow morning I can come and put my sweet corn into here. Well guys, I'm giving this bed a good soaking. I've just set my hose pipe up on my IVC, and we're just putting some water into here. Now what I really need to do is to tip wheelbarrows of water in. To do that, I'm going to have to fill them up at the tap. I don't want to empty my water tank, so that's another thing I need to do as well sometime in the week, is fill my water tanks up. But at the moment I'm just using it to drench this bed. It's bone dry, and it's these trees, they suck all the moisture. Suck all the moisture out of the ground, and that's why the onions have failed, I think. Simple as that. So hopefully tomorrow morning I'll put my sweet corn in, all 60 of them. Well, I don't know if it's going to be 60. There might be a few dodgy ones, so we'll probably end up with 50. If I've only got 50, I'll put 10 rows of 5 in. Simple as that. Or I could, if I've got 60 what I originally had, I could do 10 rows of 6. But anyway, we're going to be doing them in a block, so that's what you do with your sweet corn. By the way, I'm sat down here. Why work hard when you can work smart? Right, anyway, I'm going to continue doing this for another 10 minutes, and then we'll knock it on the head. Watch this space, guys. So you probably guessed it, the ground, the bed was dry, it was bone dry, and it was a tree that sucked all the moisture out of the ground, and that's why the onions were struggling. There's nothing wrong with the onions, there was just there was lacking water, and they wouldn't have recovered, so I took them out. And we got small onions like this, and I've been eating them, so it's not the end of the world. Plus we got another bed. Yeah, my friend Deborah there, what you heard there, she's a devil, isn't she? But we ended up, I told her where the cat food was, and that was the hedgehog that she was saving. I think I feed every hedgehog on the allotment. In fact, in this next clip, you're going to see a montage of all different flowers that have been flowering on my plot. You're going to see some of Buttercup's friends in the video. You're actually going to see me chickens, and we've actually got a few more friends what nobody's seen for a long time in my pond. And let me show you these. I've added a bit of music to this video. Let me show you what the flowers are looking like on the plot today. So they look absolutely awesome. Yeah, I noticed the goldfish in the pond. You could see them because it was the pond was clear for the first time in ever. And I don't feed them. They feed off what's in the pond, and they're quite healthy. I was looking at them, checking them out, and they look absolutely fantastic. So not seen them for 4 or 5 years. So it just goes to show you. But there's a load of frogs and newts in that pond as well, so we don't disturb it. Anyway, moving on from that, I decided then to pot on some cabbages and some peppers. So we did it here at this table, and let me show you me doing that. Buttercup wanted to help, but we carted her in the end. Oh, what Buttercup? Lay off drinking the water. Don't drink out your own bowl, you scruff. Well guys, I'm just putting on some of these other cabbages. Don't you start. Actually, there are my labels. Got me. What? You can't sit on my knee. I'm doing the planting. Right. No, you can't sit on my knee. I know you want to. So I've got some pots here, guys, and you're killing me. There's nowhere for you to sit. Right, I'll tell you what. Sit there. You can't sit on my knee. I'm too busy. Start that video again, eh? Right, what I'm doing, I'm just repotting these brassicas. These will be going in shortly, not right away. Now these are going to into the greenhouses. These I've got drip trays here. That's where we're sitting them. Really should have filled this thing up with compost, made it much easier. Didn't think to do that. Might as well put these are called leave the canes alone. Just messing with me chilies now. So these are a red cabbage. I'll tell you what. Makes it easier, doesn't it? Been nibbled. So there's the road down. Now we're going to do the Savoy called Costa. We did some of these last year and it was really good. It's just a matter of firming them into pots. what we want to do is get them pot bound before we put them out. And if you get any club root in your beds and you get them pot bound, the better, because the first thing that club root attacks obviously is the roots. So if they've got strong roots, they can basically weather the infection. So, and to keep it at bay, I use lime. So what we're doing, we're just making sure we get all this soil off the bottom, and then straight into the drip tray. And plant them about the same depth. We're using clover to pot them on. Take any damaged leaves off where I can. Take the damaged leaves off, then the plant isn't having to try and repair that leaf, and they put all the concentration into the new growth. Right, we're gonna have to stick that one in there with that one. See, that one there has been chewed. Now these Savoy cabbage did really well last year. I'm going to be sowing some more later, I would imagine. Good firming in. So there we go. Put that Savoy in there, but I do know them two, obviously you can tell I keep them all together. These leaves have chopped off here, I'm going to give to the chickens. Right, lost one of my flowers off my fuchsias. Right, now what we're going to do now, let me just get them. I've got a few jalapenos here that I'm gonna be potting on as well. So the trick is, right, so we've got compost there. Just make sure this is all nice and loose. The reason why we do that is because I'm going to transplant, take them out there and drop them in. You don't want to be trying to manoeuvre them, so it's a simple case of out, give them a squeeze, and in you go. Perfect. The old cane in there. Can't believe he just did that. Chuck the bloody label in the water. Jalapenos, number 1. Stick it in that drip tray. We've got one more to do. Again, we're not watering them from the top, we stick them in these drip trays here. So that's about it for the planting for the moment or two. So we put the cabbages in this cabinet for now. We've still got that lot of cabbages there to do, collies actually. These are my peppers. We took the shelf out there so they can grow. Same here. I've got to clear all this lot. Work in progress. But yeah, we're getting there. So that's more cabbage which will be going into the brassica cage. We'll be taking the collies out shortly because, you know, they're about this. They're heartening up now. They're like this big. So another 4 or 5 days. We're going to take a few of them out and then we'll put some of them cabbages in the places. And the peppers, well, they're in the back greenhouse along with them brassicas. So the good news is we could get to the sweetcorn which was in the front greenhouse. We couldn't get to it because of all the plants what were in the way. So you're going to see me now putting the sweetcorn, it's golden fleece sweetcorn, into the back bed. Now I've got to tell you guys, I was very angry doing this video. The weatherman said it was going to be like this. So I got down early at 8 o'clock and I got absolutely drenched putting the sweetcorn in. But we did it and we got them in. You're going to see the corn in question. Now when we potted the corn 2 weeks ago, it was this big. Wait until you see the corn that we're going to be planting into this bed. Well guys, this is a sweet corn that I should have planted last week and I never did, and it's just got twice the size, so we need to get them into the back of the plot. I've just got to be very careful here because the wind, if the wind picks up, these are going to get blown over and broken, so I need to get them in the ground as soon as I can. Where they're going to be going, they'll be getting protected from 3 sides. It's only the south side which I've got to worry about. So anyway, these are the sweet corn. They're called golden fleece. I was going to do the 60, but I'm thinking I'm going to just put 40 in. So there's 30 in there, and we're going to put the 10 biggest ones in here. So we're going to put 40 in, I think. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, I'm going to grab these. I'm going to get them down to the back of the plot where we're working. So I'll show you when it's all set up what we're doing, and then we'll have at it. Looking at these are the boards I'm going to be kneeling on to plant my sweet corn. As you can see, we got 5 rows here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again 5 here and 5 across here. Now the reason we've done it like this is because we want them all in equal spaces. So all I do is move that board down to that next show you. So I'm gonna start off now. So what I do is I put that there, and I know it's 12 inches from there, and then I can put 1 just there, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There's going to be no net on it, so it doesn't make no difference. Then what we do, move the boards this way, and then we do move that board in front of there, and then we do the same. So I'm going to show you me doing a row, and then we'll get on with it, and I'll show you when it's all done. So these are the sweet corn, nice roots. As you can see there, the sweet corn there. So the first one's going in here. I'm going to have to use my trowel because this is much more compacted soil. Anyway, we're going to have at it. I'll show you after I've done the first row. The camera's behind me, so yeah. I'll show you the first couple of rows and then we'll crack on. Well guys, I'm showing you me doing my first few rows, and first one goes in here. There's the roots, and it goes. Good firming in. Move that root out of the way. Yeah, we absolutely drenched this bed last night, bloody worm. We give it a good soaking. I mean, we put wheelbarrows of water into here. What I seem to be doing is digging wrigglers out. Stick them two back in the hole with that one there. Got another one over there. Now these are the other side of this. There's a thing here like where we put the netting. We're not using the netting obviously. Plenty of good roots on these, by the way. I'll do show you one more over here. This one. And then what I'll do is I'll get on with it. Yeah, I would start doing this when it's starting to rain, guys. It's literally raining as we're doing it. And the weatherman said it's going to be an heat wave, and there's no chance of rain. Well, I tell you now, if there is rain, so what we do, squeeze the pot. Let's turn the camera back round this way. We're squeezing the pot here, and that releases them. That's the root system, guys. Right, anyway, like I say, it's raining, so I'm going to have to put the camera on pause for a moment, and we'll come back to this in a bit. It always happens. The weatherman, honestly, I really want to see them weathermen sat for the incompetence. Oh, I'm getting soaked. Right, we'll have to put this on pause. I'll see you in a bit, guys. It's bloody raining. Look at it, raining. The cloud is over the top of the allotment. Oh, look, you can see there, it's clear over there, and there's a bloody cloud right over the top of me. It's cleared all over here, just here. Can you make that one up? Anyway, I'm really angry, so I'm just gonna leave them as they are for now. We will come back to them, but you see, we're doing 5 each row. Well, we ended up with 45 in there. We've done 9 rows of 5. The smaller ones at the front, this is where they're going to get the most sunlight. The taller ones at the back, makes sense. All I worry about is the wind. The wind hits them, over the go these, because they're very spingly. They need to harden up, and about a week in the ground to be okay, but you're going to get a few of them will fall over. We'll prop them up if that's the case, but hopefully nothing will happen like that. But yeah, there we go. I've got a bit here to plant stuff in. There's Buttercup. We're absolutely saturated. It's stopped bloody raining now. Can you believe it? It's rained all the way through doing that. and now it stopped raining, so I'm probably going to end up with pneumonia. Whether it's worth it or not at the end of the day, we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, what we're doing, cleaning all these pots, get them all nice and clean so we can use them again. And a quick swirl around in here, get most of the dirt off, and then it's in the bucket here, and they come out nice and pristine, nice and clean. You're wondering how many pots I'm doing. Done 60, cleaned 60 pots. There's 55. Number 56. Two more. Last one. So, all nice and clean. For now, we're going to sterilise them in a bit. I'm going to take these 2 drip trays up to the tap, and the bucket. We'll fill the bucket full of fresh water, and then we're done ish. Like I say, we've got to sterilise. I'll do that. Well, I actually got a bucket, that there container that's full of Jay's fluid, is loads of pots in there, and we sterilise them, so I'll just throw them in there. We've got a load in the front greenhouse of these small pots. What you see here, we've got a pile of them. Right, I'm going to clean my trays, and then we're done. Well, the drip trays are all nice and clean. The plant pots are clean. The trowel's clean that I've been using to dig me holes. I've even got the bucket of water over there filled it. Buttercup at the moment is over there, keeping out my way on top of my car. Hopefully the sun's just come out after all that rain we've had this morning. Hopefully it's going to dry my shirt up. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to have a quick drink of coffee. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going over to my mate John, his greenhouse door. He's trying to get a table into his greenhouse, and he's got to take his door off to do it, so I'm going to go over and help him. So I'll see you in a bit. Well, we put little stakes in, little bendy stakes, because it's very windy, and I didn't want them to get damaged. Anyway, it seems to be working. We'll take the stakes out when the plants get a bit more sturdier, but the winds on here are very cruel, so I thought it was a wise precaution to put some stakes. You're not seeing the stakes, I'll show you them again. Anyway, moving on, because it's 6:15, guys, and I've not even done the video yet. I've got to get it up for 9:30, so I don't even know if I'm going to get it up for 9:30 tonight. You may be getting to see this tomorrow evening, but if I can get it up for tonight, I will do. I've not even done the thumbnail yet. Like I say, I've been having other problems all week with hospital. This injection that they give me, I mean, I've not been able to do a goddamn thing. It just knocks me for 6. It's like being smacked in the head until I'm unconscious. That's how it feels with this medication that I'm on. So hopefully we will get the video up. But let me show you these coins what we bought this morning. We bought a few more which come through the post, but we're waiting for some really good coins. They ain't here yet, and we'll share them next week. But these are the coins we bought this week, and when I say they're not fantastic, not brilliant, for most coin collectors, the dream coins that I bought. So let me show you, guys. We've got some nice coins there. Unfortunately, the real nice ones haven't come, but we bought a few coins. These are what we bought this week, and I thought we'd share them with you. We've got a William the third shilling here, 1679. And then we got another William the Third, 1699 shilling. However, this one's a little bit special. This is a very rare coin, and That's what it comes. That's the price. You're not going to get a cheaper one. They're about 200 them. So we got that, and then we got a George II shilling. This one's Spanish treasure. The English captured this from the Spaniards and had it all the silver turned into coinage, and you can probably see just underneath the bust there it says Lima. So yeah, this is treasure, and it's a lovely coin. And then we've got another George III sixpence, 1789 or 1787, sorry. And then we acquired a sixpence. This is a Charles II sixpence. Oh, sorry, threepence. I'm going to make a Monday set up with these. However, this one's a bit battered, so I don't think I'm going to bother with that one. Then we've got a couple of farthings. There's 1773. You can't really see these are copper. Might be able to see the bust a little bit better. And I've got 1777. Again, these are nice coins, about £5 each. Them. Oh, and then we bought these out of a little bucket. And I digged in, and we pulled 3 silver out, and I paid 25p each for them. That one there's Victoria, 1899. Bit of gunk on it, but that'll clean off. We got 50% George V, 1922 half crown. And then we got another shilling here. This is again George IV, but this is sterling, 90% silver. Again, a little bit of gunk on it, and that clear there. So we paid 75p for them 3 coins. On the internet, that's selling for about £8, £8. That little bit more. But these ones here, these are the crazy ones. These are the ones what will cost a lot of money. And these ain't the ones what I've been waiting to get. To be quite honest with you, the ones I'm waiting for are the Queen Anne half crown and William and Mary half crown, and there's 1 or 2 others as well. So yeah, that's what we've been wasting his money on this week. So we bought some George the second, third there. We bought William the Third. We bought Charles the First coins. There's some beautiful coins there. And then them coins what we paid 25p for. Bargain. I'm quite happy with them. It's about 15 quid for coins there for 75p. I'm not complaining. So yeah, that's what we was wasting his money on the car boots this morning. Anyway, I'm going to leave you. Obviously, you're not seeing Buttercup, but I'm going to leave you with the star of the show now as we head off. So I'm going to run off now and try and get this video edited and get it uploaded a little bit later on. So, like I say, it's quarter past 6. That's the time. So I've got 3.25 hours to build the video, to render it, to upload it, and to build the thumbnail. Do you think I can do it? You wait with bated breath. Catch you later, guys. Stay safe and goodbye for now.